Good morning. It's good to be here with you again. How we all doing? Today we're going to be talking about a word in the Igbo language that is known as ele. Now, ele might not be immediately perceptible by some Igbo people that will be listening to me because this word is actually area specific. That is to say, it's a word you commonly get more in one part of Igboland, and you may not get it anywhere else. Okay. Now, this word ele, you usually get it among the Ikwerre people, the Ekpeye people, the Etche areas, okay? So that's about southern Igboland, okay? So you get it among them mostly. Now, they use this word to mean people or people of. People or people of, okay? Now, when you talk about people or people of, okay, the more common presentation in the Igbo language or the more common way of expressing that is ndi. We usually say ndi. So when you say eli Ikwerre, so when you say Ikwerre, for instance, we are talking about the land of the Ikwerre people or the home of the Ikwerre people. Okay, and that's how they usually use the word. Okay, so that aside, the word, the reason why we even spoke about this word, or rather, the reason why I wrote about this word much earlier, is that the word meaning inhabitant of or land of or people of, the word ele is actually found in the modern Hebrew dictionary. That's the Hebrew spoken in Israel today. That's actually a word that they use. But when you go into the modern Hebrew vocabulary, the word is eretz. 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 So this is how it is written. Okay, so you can see that there's a shift of L and R, which is very, very common in Hebrew and many other Semitic languages. They swap the L and the R a lot of times. Okay, so you can also see the ending S or the ending TZ. Okay, but what has happened is that while the word still maintains its complete form, in the modern Hebrew of Israel today being Eretz, okay, due to historical elision in the Igbo language, because we've been speaking Hebrew for a longer time actually. So the words have broken down a bit in the Igbo vocabulary. So what you got as Eretz, earlier, is now ele. Okay, so you have the S and the TZ dropping out. This is a very, very common, attested, observable occurrence in languages. It's very, very common. So this is nothing, complicated or complex. These are things that you observe in a language that has been spoken for a long time. Now, the nation of Israel today is known as Eretz Israel. Okay, here in Igboland, if we want to say the land of, we tend to use Allah. Okay, we tend to use Ali Igbo. Okay, so land of the Igbos, Ali Igbo. Okay, or home of the Igbos. So Ali Igbo. Now, I believe we've spoken about Allah on this, channel before. Allah is from Aramaic. The Aramaic call it Ara, and it means land of. Okay, so we will call it Allah or Anna or Annie or Anna. So there are various variations in the Igbo language of how we present this, but the word is actually Aramaic. Okay, so in essence, what you are seeing here is that there's a bit of divergence in how both peoples choose to express, the saying land of or home of. While the people in Israel today, the Hebrews in Israel today, use Eretz Israel, the Hebrews in Igbo today use Allah, which is actually from Aramaic. So that is just talking about the word ele. People of area specific word in Yoruba language. You might not get it in every part of Igboland, but to the sound of Igboland, you get it in use very commonly. So that is what we're talking about on this video. And I'll see you on the next video. Thank you very much for listening. Bye.